Hello Aries, we're going to do your reading for, and we already have one flip out for May 2023. Oh my goodness, year is flying by. And if you're an Aries, you probably have about 1 billion projects you're doing. You probably have all sorts of stuff you're ready to get in, get done. I don't know why my cards are flipping like crazy today. It must be humid. So let's check this out. Aries, don't forget, that is just your sun sign. You have a moon sign and a rising sign also. All you have to do is go to Google and put in your birthday and click calculate, and that'll tell you, it'll tell you what it is, and then you can come back and you can watch those other 2 videos. And while you're here, don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe. Comments and utterances of discontent will be met with love and with humor. So there's something really cool, Aries, is all these readings have been about money. Yours has a little bit of money, but it actually says you're going to be doing better than you think. So let's get into it. Stay tuned to the end because we also do your Astro Days, which is super cool, super important. And these are available in my store. If you click the links down below, it will lead you to my store. I have so much fun, cool stuff in there. You're going to want to check it out. And my phone number is down there if you want to talk to me personally. Go ahead and text. Don't call. Text me, but I will get right back to you immediately. So it looks like you had a rough spring, or you had a spring that was full of a ton of ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. Even up until last month, it looks like you either lost money or possibly left a job. That doesn't have to be a bad thing, because you actually have some good money cards and a lot of happiness cards in the future, which is excellent. So you do have the Empress and the Queen, and they both have their back to you, which means this is not a time to be... how do I say? I don't want to say arrogant, but Aries are usually they know exactly what to do. They're very confident. Some people might view it as arrogance. I love Aries. I think they're great. Some people might view it as arrogance. It's actually supreme confidence. This is a time where you're going to want to, if you're changing things, you're changing homes, you're changing, because we have that Pluto going into Aquarius right now thing that's like messing everybody up. Everybody's just losing their mind. And depending on when you're watching this, we are having, I think it's a lunar eclipse, solar, big eclipse. I'm filming this in the middle of April. So we have a big eclipse that's going to change everybody's stuff. It's just crazy. You're probably 180 degrees from where you were 3 years ago or even a year ago. So this is showing that big change. In the month of May, though, these 2 queens have their back to you, which they both become reversed. It gets a little complicated. I only have 10 minutes to explain it, so here's how I would explain it. Your heart card is the 5 of coins, which means this is a time where you are typically taking care of other people. You are very humble. You're humble Aries, humble. You are the baby of the fire sign. So you tend to rush ahead, rush into stuff. You tend to be a lot. And I say that, and I love Aries. I love Aries, but if you're an Aries, you know what I'm talking about. You burn people up because you're a lot. You're a lot to deal with. You're a lot of energy. That's totally fine. What it could do, though, is it could put off helpful people around you. So in May, you're going to want to humble yourself a little bit. You're going to want to pull back your energy. You need it for some stuff coming up. You need it for you. And like I said, there was this reversal here. This reversal that just happened in March, April time period does not have to be a bad thing. It could be a very good thing. It could, like I said, it could be a change in a job. It could be leaving a job that was draining you mentally. It could be leaving an apartment or a home or a situation like that was not good for you. It could be leaving a toxic thing. It doesn't have to be a loss. It can be a loss so that you get something better. But coming into May, the goddesses are not with you. You kind of have to prove yourself again. I was going to say reprove, but I don't know if that's a word. You have to prove yourself again. You have to prove your worth, prove your helpfulness, prove all that stuff. So this is a month, Aries, you got to kind of dig in and be a little I don't ever tell people to dim their light. I'm just going to say dim it like a 10%. Just pull it back a little, because you're going to need to help people. You're going to need to be with people. There is a lot of helpfulness. That's the best way I can put. If you can humble yourself and just spend this time helping people, you are mentally going to be much better. Now, going forward, you actually show that by June, you are just a blossoming, just super happy. If you had any anxiety, depression, that is absolutely gone. And by July, you're either settled in a new situation, a new romance, a new job, a new whatever, or you are just going to be like, you know what? I'm happy where I'm at. It's a very beautiful, calm energy, especially for an Aries coming into spring and summer. But this May, you're gonna, let's put it this way. You're either gonna be humble or you're gonna be humbled. So it'd be easier if you take the reins and do it yourself. So these astro discs, we're gonna go into your astrological stuff right now. These are available in my store. Click down below. I have so much fun, cool stuff available. So many things. I'm changing the store over and getting rid of a lot of stuff and updating the classics. And then I'm gonna bring back some new things. So you will get these with Psychic Vision Oil and you get this cheat sheet. So let's check this out. And I have some fun stuff I can show you after at the end of the video. So Taurus, South, we got a lot of South nodes going on. Seventh house. Seventh house is about partnership and marriage. So for the month of May, really, yeah, you're going to focus on humanitarian stuff. You're going to focus on other humans is really what this is about. You're going to put everything into humans. Could be domestic relationships, could be business partners, could be your kids, could be your parents, but you're gonna really need to like dial that energy back and really focus on the other person. So what's funny here is that you have, let me see, why am I not seeing Taurus? Am I like losing my mind? No, that's Aries. Oh my God. Oh my God. If my brain worked, I would be so freaking dangerous. Okay. So you have 7th house in Aries, which is about spontaneous activity and being assertive. I'm telling you, bring it back, because we do have the South Node, and the South Node is do what's in your heart. You already know the correct thing to do, and you're also resolving some past karma. So if you were left this job or if you went to another job, you're already kind of burned out, okay? A lot of these readings have been about money, but this is more about giving in a spiritual sense. So I want you to pull that energy back, focus more, be more assertive in loving other people and being kind to other people. And Aries, you probably already are, but I would pull back from it being about you or about your idea, about your thing you have to do, and more about another person or the other person in your life or your kids or your boss. Really focus on exalting somebody else, and that's going to pay off for you in the future. So that's really what your May is about. I don't see anything terrible happening. I don't see any like huge amount of money coming in, but that is what your May is about. And it's a big life lesson. It's a big changeover. So if you like this reading, please get a hold of me down below, 484-634-0435. I would love to do a reading for you. I have 15, 30, and 60-minute available. I can do either on the phone, just like this, talk just like this. I'll talk to you like I've known you for 10 years. Just grab a cup of coffee and we'll go at it. Or I do have text message available. So if somebody's there, if somebody's in your house and you can't talk, you just text me and I'll just text you right back, and we won't tell anybody. And yeah, we'll get you going. And don't forget, I also have spiritual work. I have all sorts of magical products. Go to the Etsy store. I have 150 products. I'm shrinking it to 50. You're going to want to get those before I like put them out there again or I get rid of them forever. Check my Etsy store out and get a hold of me down below, Aries. It will be the best thing you ever did.